Hey everybody, and welcome to the weekly Scopes from the 23rd of April right up until the 29th of April. So on the 23rd of April, the moon void of course starts at 1:44 p.m. All times are in GMT times, and the moon void of course basically means that some astrologers say to, put things off, but I say if we were forever doing that with this astrological transit, so we never get anything done. So this is why this is called the Holistic Astrological Podcast, because I look at the pros and cons of any astrological aspect and look into how we can best use these energies, which is basically helping us to improve ourselves on an emotional, spiritual and psychological and financial level, and manage our physical health needs as well. And some people do that through science and some of us do it through astrology, so let's astro on. So the moon enters its crescent moon phase at 9:43 p.m. so it's time to get our butts into gear. The waxing phase is the prime moment to start making progress towards your goals. If you've been slacking on your health game, like chowing down on those greasy burgers and fries and chips and Doritos and fizzy drinks and all the other things that we shouldn't be doing, like me and my Haribo twin snakes, now is the time, if you've been neglecting your daily exercise routine, to snap out of it and get back on track. The cosmic energy is here to give us the kick in the pants we need to focus on our well-being. And hey, why not use the opportunity to boost up some of that knowledge that we've been slacking on? So it's a good time to improve, learn new things, or continue learning things so you can continue climbing up that ladder of success, whatever that means to you. It means different things to all of us. So let's do this, people. Also today, the Sun is making a conjunction to the Moon's North Node, and Venus is making a Sesquiquadrate to Pluto. So this energy brings opportunities for spiritual growth and intuition. It's a considerable time for individuals to listen to their inner voice and trust their instincts. This transit encourages us to follow our own path and live authentically, and to stay mindful of our life lessons during this time, as they can be significant. In terms of holistic and psychological meanings, this transit promotes inner reflection and self-discovery, leading to a more harmonious and balanced life. The best use of this transit is to focus on inner growth rather than external achievements, as the universe is pushing individuals to fulfill their spiritual journey. The transit of Venus Sesquiquadrate Pluto can signify, if you tap into this energy, time of real deep inner understanding, loving and learning. But negatively, it can lead to power struggles and manipulation in relationships, which can take a toll, affect interpersonal dynamics, especially in romantic and other intimate relationships, business partnerships and stuff like that. Both Venus and Pluto are associated with the themes of love and power, and because of this can trigger issues related to deceit and domination. And for some of you it be welcome domination, and for some of you it be force, which is wrong, as we must respect other people's boundaries. Pluto's influence here can make us more prone to exploiting others, or other people exploiting us, taking advantage, using us. So it's important to be aware of power imbalances and any abusive behaviour during this transit by maintaining healthy boundaries, focusing on open communication and avoiding manipulation. Individuals can navigate this transit in a positive and constructive way, releasing the need to control others or to engage in power struggles by managing your ego and embracing the more compassionate and loving approach in relationships. The holistic, spiritual and psychological meaning of this transit is inviting individuals to reflect on their relationship dynamics and the power dynamics within them. It's an opportunity to learn and grow, let go of toxic thoughts, behaviours and relationships, and move towards healthier thoughts and addictions, habits with yourself and others. On the 24th of of April, Moon enters Gemini at 8:43 p.m. So yeah, the also glamorous transit Moon in Gemini sprinkles some stardust into our lives. It's kind of like a cosmic Oprah or Graham Norton or RuPaul, in charging our communication skills and urging us to make deeper connections with others. And it's not just that, the Gemini Moon transit can make some of us, and has a knack for making us curious little cats or dogs or any other fairy or non-fairy animal, prowling around for new ideas and perspectives to explore. But wait, there's a lot more to it. With the Gemini Moon, we can be more adaptable and flexible. As a yoga instructor on a trampoline, we can bounce back from setbacks in our life, so what happens over the next few days, like a champ, and adjust to challenging situations with ease. So great. And of course, no moon transit is all sunshine and rainbows. There are going to be some challenges, but for instance, you may find yourself stuck in indecision mode, unable to choose a path forward, but we can always blame it on the moon, because at times it's like a magpie, easily distracted by shiny objects as it moves from one zodiac sign to the next, moving around, fluttering around like a maniac. So yeah. Also today, if that weren't enough, the moon is going into retrograde, which it does a couple of times a month, or I don't know, but yeah, it does that quite a bit. But anyway, I've done another check out the playlist to listen to that. Anyway, also the sun is making a sextile, which is strongest at 8:59 GMT time, British summertime. And when the sun makes a sextile to Saturn, this creates a cosmic alignment that encourages us to take more responsibility. So it chills out that sort of energy of moving from one thing to the next that the Gemini moon can make us do. We'll take more responsibility while it allows. It's a chance, it's up to you if you use it for your actions, and you behave yourself with more integrity and restraint. So it promotes good self-discipline, making it an ideal time for us to act as wide leaders and display endurance and patience in the face of challenges, or people getting all up in your face and chatting bare rubbish and stuff like that, giving you the strength to overcome limitations and obstacles as well. You can achieve results if you're prepared to work for them, so it makes it an optimal time for you to focus on your goals and aspirations and anything else that needs your focus. So overall, the transiting sunset style Saturn gives us a chance to increase our sense of responsibility and discipline, while also overcoming obstacles and achieving success in our goals. So it's good to put towards all those projects and anything else you've been putting off, like those hard conversations with lovers, friends and family. Now's the time to do it, but just be careful, because sometimes Saturn as well as Gemini can have a sting in their tail and can cause bitchy kind of words. So yeah. Okay, on the 25th of April, nothing happens like that sometimes. Sometimes we have like our episodes, and some days we have nothing going on. So yeah, on April the 26th, the moon also enters void of course at 4:08, and that's when you should put things off if you feel like it. But I don't really believe in all of that, because we'll be putting off things, and us humans love procrastinating anyway, so we don't need to be encouraged to do more of it, although sometimes we have to be patient and wait. But for some things, but even when we're waiting for other things, we should be working on something else, like constantly the adulting that we need to train ourselves to do, and the critical thinking, especially in this mad world with so much information. We have to learn to listen to our still inner voice and be in our center and stuff like that, which is handy because today the moon in Cancer, it enters there at 7:48 p.m, supports all of that what I've just talked about. So yeah, when the moon's in Cancer, hold on to your emotional hats, because things can get wild. This water sign sign is all about diving deep into our emotions and taking a swim in the pool of sensitivity. Get ready to feel more intuitive, nurturing and connected to your inner self and others maybe than ever before. But beware, with great emotional power comes great emotional responsibility. You may find yourself seeking comfort and security more than usual, and that's okay. Just don't be surprised if you have a few emotional outbursts or are hypersensitive to criticism or rejection, or other people may feel rejected by your thoughts and actions right now. But hey, we can blame it on the moon, baby. It's ruling over emotional nature always anyway, and today it's in the water sign, so it can turn us into cryy, moody, overreacting, hot messes. So grab some tissues, your favourite comfort food, and ride the waves of emotion with the moon in Cancer. So yeah. Also today, Venus is making a semi-square to the moon's north node, so Venus is associated with love, beauty, relationships, material comfort, while the moon's north node represents growth, change and opportunities for future development. So this aspect brings a chance to develop new social, romantic or artistic connections, as well as a greater ideas that can increase your material wealth, beauty and pleasures. And not overnight, you may get an idea for a business that in 5 years may make you money or something like that, or some of you may have a good day on a existing side hustle, or get a gift of money, or just feel more abundant spiritually because of your love for your higher power, yourself, or anything else you're in love with at the moment. But also this energy can make us feel more abundant, and it amplifies that. So be careful when making decisions, because we can be impulsive, reckless in our behaviours and thoughts, and have bad manners and just be rude to people. So, and this can lead to conflicts or hurt feelings. Overall, the best use of this energy is to become more self-aware, mindful of how your behaviour can affect other people, and to also call people out in a nice way if they're hurting you as well, and just take personal responsibility and hold people accountable, but in a friendly way, in a British way. So yeah. On April the 27th, the moon's north node goes stationary direct at 10 past 10 p.m. GMT time. Then the moon enters its first quarter moon phase at 20 minutes past 10 p.m. GMT time. So the moon's first quarter phase is a perfect time to grab the bull by its horns and start new projects or continue them. This moon's energy, the phase of this moon is like an espresso shot and to your motivation and drive, giving you the boost you need to conquer the world. It's time to set those goals and create a plan to make them happen. But be warned, during this phase there may be some drama action going on. Tensions and conflicts can come out of nowhere, but don't worry, you've got this. The moon may be pushing you forward, but it's like you've hit roadblock for some of us. And if you feel like this, just take a deep breath and scream into that pillow, because it's all going to be good in the long run. So yeah. Okay, on the 28th of April, again, there's nothing to report. On the 29th of April, the moon enters void of course at 42 minutes past midnight. Then the moon enters Leo at 8:18 a.m. on the 29th. So when the moon is rolling through Leo, you can expect a little boost in your swagger. Leo is ruled by the sun. Basically, it means it's all about you. So you may feel like you're the cat's meow or the dog's bee, as we say in England, like you're just the best thing since sliced bread. You've got it going on, no one's better than you. You may put on your favourite outfit, listen to your favourite song, do your hair in a different way, or just feel good just about yourself, or you may be in love. You know how that can get us sometimes, or in lust. But watch out, because Leo can bring out the diva in us, and suddenly we are all about ourselves and forget that other people matter too. And this can cause problems in relationships, because it can be like we're the star of our own reality show and we need all the attention and we don't give other people attention. But it's also good to love yourself. Go ahead, love yourself, but don't forget to love other people too. That's the main message of this energy. If you want to know more about it, it's in the playlist. Also today, Mars is making a sextile with Uranus, so this can bring about a desire to explore new avenues and embrace innovative ideas. This transit is associated with increased sense of bravery, independence and quick thinking, making it a good period for taking risks and implementing the necessary changes you need to make in your life. However, there are potential drawbacks such as impulsive behaviour and a tendency to act too quickly without considering the consequences, so think before you act, because we've got Mars and Uranus sextile in here, so some of us can go a bit crazy on the hookups, on the Netflix and chilling, on the working too hard at the gym, or that aggression, wanting to let out that energy. So chill out as well to avoid burnout, but enjoy this energy, because some of you can get real, it's a good time to sow your passionate and sensitive time with any lover or lovers you have. So yeah, that was the weekly scopes from the 23rd right up until the 29th of April. Take care and see you next week.